Good day, and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan Battle video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Majin Buu or Super Buu LR that has come to Dbz Dokkan Battle. Now, this is the AGL Super Buu, and he is, or Buu Super, as he's called in Dragon Ball games, and basically he is the latest LR to come to Dbz Dokkan Battle Global. So, Buu is, I want to say, pretty straightforward. He's a Majin Buu Saga lead or Heavenly Events lead of 150%, which is decent. Not a big fan of 150% leads. They're not like my favorite thing in the world, but you know, it is what it is. In terms of his passive, it's quite a lot to take in, but we'll be breaking it down afterwards. So in terms of his overall passive, he activates the entrance animation upon entry once only. He has ki +5, attack and defense of 120% for 4 turns from the start of turn. He has attack and defense of 120% plus an additional attack of 30% if HP is 30% or more when attacking. He also has another additional 30% attack if HP is 50% or more when attacking, and another additional attack and defense of 30% when HP is 90% or more when attacking. He has a great chance of guarding all attacks, which is really good. And he will guard all attacks guaranteed when there's a Majin Buu Saga or a Fuse Fighters category enemy. He will launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack within the same turn if his guard is activated. He has an additional attack of 100% temporarily upon his next attack after receiving an attack. And for every attack he performs, he will gain 20% defense and 1 ki. Now, that's a lot to take in, but to cut a long story short, he has 120% attack and defense. For the first 4 turns, he's going to have another 120% on top of that, plus 5 ki. He will have 90% attack if he is above 90% health, and it will drop down in scales. And he will have an additional 30% defense if he's 90% health or more. This will trigger on super, so that's a multiplicative passive. Then in terms of his actual guard mechanism, so he has a 70% flat chance to guard all attacks. He can automatically guard against Fuse Fighters or Majin Buu Saga category enemies, which is also again really good. He launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack in the same turn guard is activated. So if his guard has been activated, he will launch an additional attack. Obviously this means you want him to be attacked before he attacks. At the same time though, you want him to be attacked before he attacks, because that's going to give him another 100% boost to his attack. So pretty good stuff there. And he will build up ki and defense over time with each attack performed. In terms of active skill, he has Revenge Death Bomber. Sorry, apologies. Woo! He has Revenge Death Bomber. Sanas. He has Revenge Death Bomber, which can be activated when HP is 60% or less from the 5th turn from the start of turn. He will massively raise attack temporarily and cause ultimate damage to the enemy and recover 40% HP. He will also disable the enemy's action within the same turn, which is pretty good. He has Brutal Beatdown, Metamorphosis, Margin, Infinite Regeneration, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Obviously a big downside is he doesn't have big bad bosses, which a lot of Super Buus don't have. However, he does have Metamorphosis and Infinite Regen, Margin Power. All of these are really strong links. He's going to be a big boost for Majin Buu units. And he's on Majin Buu Saga, Heavenly Events, Transformation Boost, Artificial Life Forms, Margin Power, Power Absorption, Sworn Enemies, Worldwide Chaos, and Exploding Rage. In terms of his super attack effects, he raises attack and defense for 1 turn on his 12 ki while greatly lowering defense. But on his 18 ki, it's actually an AoE super attack that has a medium chance of stunning all enemies. Because he has additionals built into his passive, it's probably best suggested that you take him and build him full crit, as this is going to benefit him the most. Plus, it's really cool that he has an AoE attack, since he can hit such pretty impressive attack stats. This is going to be something very interesting for a lot of game modes. Now, in terms of his animations, I think overall his animations are pretty good. They look pretty decent at 1x speed. I would say they look relatively solid. Obviously, a lot of players play the game at 2x speed, and I think that's where the animations kind of shine, at least for me for the most part. Obviously, they look very smooth there. This is his 18 key, but especially his 12 key. It looks really quite good at the 2x speed comparative to the 1x speed. Whereas his active skill looks way better at 1x speed than it does at 2x speed. So it's just one of those things, sometimes it works out. Either way, I think he looks pretty good. I wouldn't say these are broken animations. I would say these are good animations. I wouldn't say these are the best ones I've ever seen. But I think they're fairly consistent with the show. I think they do the unit justice without being, too in your face, or how can I say, without being completely different to the stylistic choice of, the anime at the time. I think overall Buu is pretty good. Is he comparable to the anniversary units? Yes, but Margin Power or any of his teams is not necessarily in the best situation. It's going to be interesting to see how much he can elevate those teams, but I think overall he is a fun choice, if not a insane choice. And I think he could be fun to summon for. Could definitely be fun to use if you're a huge Majin Buu fan. Then this could be the unit for you. If you're not a huge Majin Buu fan, then it could be possible that you're not going to go too deep in on this banner, although that does kind of make sense. But yeah, I think overall he's pretty good, if anything. But yeah, just going to depend on your thoughts and opinions. But otherwise, I think that's going to pretty much be it from me. And of course, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you're going to summon or what you think. See you next time. Bye.